Reporting from Lincoln Financial Field, the 4-0 Owls return home after a 3-game road stint. It's homecoming here at the Link, and the Owls look to reach their 5th win against Tulane. Owl Sports Update starts right now.
Rob, we're on the air.
Would you give me a second, Em? The signature is going to be worth something someday. Well, hello there. Welcome to another live edition of Owl Sports Update. I'm Rob Arciero, so let's get things rocking. Early on, Daniel Dingle kicks it over to Quentin DeCozy, and he pulls up from the Dumbo ride at Magic Kingdom. That'll drop Owls up early. Later on, Jalen Bond with the no-look dish to Obi Anechionya. He flushed it home. Temple is in control. Now, final seconds in the half, Jamal McMurray with the rock, looking like Kobe with the fadeaway, and he has to be joking. Drills the buzzer beater, but Temple is still up 8 at the half, and they do not look back from there. There goes that man, Obi, again with the big flush. He throws it down, and one of the finishing blows, DeCozy finds a wide-open Jalen Bond down low. He kisses it off the glass ever so softly. Temple going to run away with this one, 79-62. Con, seriously, thanks for coming on. So, starting off, it's that time of year again. I mean, spring practice is underway. How does it feel to get the pads back on, strap up the chin strap, and get out there with the fellas again? We are here with Muhammad Wilkerson, New York Jets All-Pro defensive lineman. It is great to have you here with us, Mo. How are you doing today? Joining us here on Owl Sports Update is former Temple football player and current New York Jets head coach Todd Bowles with us. I'm Rob Arciero. We are outside the Liacouras Center right now, and I'm in shorts, and it is the middle of February, so I am freezing. Let's head inside to warm up because we got quite a surprise for you when we head in, so let's get going. Special surprise for you guys today. I'm going to get on the court. We're here with shooting guard Devin Coleman. And Dev, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad that you accepted this little challenge that we got going. Today, me and Devin are going to have a little three-point challenge you're in with the very slight advantage that you have. If you do so, beat me, I'm going to have a shot to redeem myself with a half-court shot at the end of the contest.
Let's do it.
I hit this. We're going to Disneyville. Now down to the Lone Star State, where there are 222 Democratic delegates up for grabs, just in case you were wondering. Now Temple in control early. Jalen Bond finds a sniper, Obi Anechionya. He splashes a three. Man, has this guy been locked in of late. He has been lights out from three. Temple is out in front early. Now, later on, Houston coming all the way back. Devonta Pollard is going to slither his way to the hole, but kicks it out to LaRon Barnes, who hits the big three to give Houston the lead. And would you look at that? Some players on the Houston bench even forgot how to use their legs. Now, final minute, the Owls with a chance to tie, and who else but the Super Soaker himself? Obi Anechionya is wet from downtown. He ties it up, career high 26 on the game for him. And now, after a Temple stop, the Owls now have a chance to win it. Josh Brown finds a lefty, Devin Coleman, DC from three, dagger. After trailing by 10 late in the game, Temple squeaks one out at Houston, 69-66. The Temple Owls found production from 3 new faces against the #1 UNC Tar Heels, the freshmen. The 3 freshmen played a major impact against the Tar Heels all night long. These 3 freshmen look to keep producing the rest of the season for the Temple Owls. One of those 26 wins this year was down Broad Street at Wells Fargo Center against Kansas. I mean, how cool was that to take down a top 10 team like that in the dominating fashion that you did? Start off here, Navy's offense is going to start out with a basic triple option where Reynolds reads the defense and is going to fake the give to the fullback, but Temple's defense bites and the entire front 7 crashes the middle and gets caught up in the wash here, and it takes one good block by the pulling guard, and it's off to the races for Reynolds. This was the first touchdown of a monster day by Reynolds. Here on the second play, Navy will run a basic counter speed option with the wingback. And as you see here, Temple read it rather well with the corner reading the pitch man, except Navy just pushes them around here. The pulling wingback takes out 3 Temple defenders, and it was down the sidelines again for Reynolds. Luckily, the backside corner could catch him there. After taking down undefeated number 8 SMU, that marks the 7th time in the past 8 seasons that the Owls have taken down a top 10 team. It also marks the 3rd-ranked team that they have beaten this year, the first time since 1999. P.J. Walker has witnessed Temple football's ups and downs throughout his time as the starter. Going into his senior year, though, Coach Matt Rule only thinks things can go up. Wednesday night, Temple traveled down to the Carolinas and were in for a battle against the East Carolina Pirates. The Pirates had only one conference win coming into the contest. Our crew faced off with no other than the Temple women's volleyball team for a somewhat competitive match, and our very own wonderful producer, Ryan Langton, has the full story. Ryan, what's going on there?
Well, what's next for us? What's next?
I don't know.
I'm thinking either crew
or
or possibly
relax.
fencing?
Maybe.
Could we compete?
I don't know.
How about
We could
basketball?
try.
I mean,
basketball, no, we wouldn't score. There's
You
no
did
way.
make a half-court shot in the contest with
but
Devin Coleman.
that's not how basketball works when you play teams.
Yeah, okay.
Now heading over to the hardwood, our number 2 player of the year is shooting guard Quentin DeCozy. DeCozy had his best year at Temple, averaging nearly 16 points per game and 6 rebounds. DeCozy led the Owls to the NCAA tournament, almost helped pull off an incredible comeback, hitting 3 free throws to tie the game late and force overtime. DeCozy received honor of being first-team All-Big 5 and was the runner-up for AAC Player of the Year. Hello and welcome back to Owl Sports Update. Now, let's flip over to some gymnastics. This weekend, the women competed in the Ken Anderson Memorial Invitational at Temple's own McGonigal Hall. Temple placed second out of the 5 schools that competed. The stress she has gone through, Rachel will be walking on her graduation day. Rachel, you deserve every step you take up to that podium, and we honor you for your endless courage and bravery. The Owls headed down to sunny Orlando to take on the Central Florida Knights. Temple looking to notch its 8th conference win on the year and looking to help their coach reach a milestone. It's time to talk about a Super Bowl champion, former Temple kicker and Temple's all-time leading scorer, Brandon McManus. McManus recently just won the Super Bowl with the Broncos after taking down Super Cam and the Panthers. McManus led all scorers with 10 points and was a big part of this team. Perfect all the way through the postseason. Congratulations to Temple made Mr. Brandon McManus. Now for something you don't see every day, head football coach Matt Rule had a great season. 10 wins, an East Division title, a very strong recruiting class. The list goes on and on. Now, I don't think he should quit his day job, but we've also learned Coach Rule can relax at times and rock some karaoke. Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to Owl Sports Update, and we have got some football. Yes, that's right, the annual Cherry and White Spring game is just around the corner as the team still looks to fill a few holes from the departures of last year. Oh, Emily, you know I salsa'd my way all the way over here. The men's team is going dancing as well as we've got everything you need to know about the Owls' trip up to Brooklyn. Last year, the Temple Owls were on the wrong side of the bubble, but in 2016, the Owls are right where they need to be. Friday afternoon, Temple will be taking on the 7th seed in the South region, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Owl Sports Update's Rachel Zerbe got a chance to catch up with the Temple men's team to see how they are preparing for the big game. She is live in the newsroom, and Rachel, what should we be looking for tomorrow? The women have had a very successful start in non-conference play, going 8-2 and scoring 137 goals. But offense isn't the only reason for their success. Owl Sports' John Gilbert is in the newsroom with more on how the Owls defense has been shutting down opponents. Hey, John. Let's head over to the beautiful turf at North Philly, just as beautiful as the beaches in Berkeley, in my honest opinion, as Temple looks to notch its 8th win on the year in their last non-conference game. Early on, Rachel Schwab with the Gretzky S-type wraparound gets denied the first time, but everyone deserves a second chance, picks up her miss, and buries it. Owls are up early. Now, soon later, Owls on the rush, tick-tack-toe, count it. Megan Pinkerston adds another one for the Owls. Temple is in control. Now, time for a penalty shot. Wow, grab your red buttons and click them because that was easy. ECU now fighting back, and it is Lob City in Greenville. BJ Tyson throws it up to the artist formerly known as Prince Williams. The Pirates head into the half, up 2. Let's get things rocking early on. Good ball movement from the Owls. Jalen Bond finds Obi Necchioni in the corner. Get your 3 goggles on. That'll fall. Temple is up 5 early. Later on, Daquan Walker with the ball. He obviously didn't learn the importance of sharing. Keeps it himself and drains the mid-range shot. He's all fired up, but Temple still holding a 4-point lead going into the half. And yes, Coach Dunphy is still thinking about that win. Now, late in the game, Quentin DeCozy handles and finds forward Mark Williams beyond the arc. Yeah, he did. Williams with the big boy bucket to put the Owls up 1 late. Now, final second sheet, Davis throws up a prayer. A.J. Davis with the putback, and we are headed to overtime. But not so fast, my friends. After a second look, the shot came after the buzzer, and it does not count. I'm Rob Arciero, guys. Thanks for watching.